A judge is blocking the budget repair bill from taking effect. Good evening. I'm Eric Franke.
And I'm Sarah Carlson in for Susan tonight. The decision is yet another twist in this controversial collective bargaining measure. News 3's political reporter Jessica Arp joins us now with more. Jess.
Well, the decision blocks implementation of the law, and both sides say this issue is far from over. A controversial bill and actions in the state legislature are now leading to a controversial decision from a Dane County judge.
I am obviously now issuing a restraining order preventing further implementation of this act.
Judge Marianne Sumi heard arguments from Dane County DA Ishmael Ozan, arguing violation of the public meetings law makes the legislature and governor's actions invalid.
We've already had irreparable harm. Access has already been denied. You can't get that back.
But the State Department of Justice claims a judge stopping a law before it is law is not allowed.
The plaintiff is asking the court to do something to inject itself into the legislative process, and that is something that just cannot be allowed.
But Judge Sumi ruled to temporarily block the Secretary of State from publishing the law until she can hear more on the open meetings issue.
How can a minor, or what could be viewed as minor, failure of notice really stop this bill in its tracks? And my answer to that is it's not minor.
The AG's office is planning an appeal while Democrats are feeling vindicated.
One, separation of powers is a very important issue, and it's hard to present those issues to a court in a brief argument like this. And so if there's some violation of the separation of powers, certainly that goes to the core of our government.
We're very pleased with the decision. We felt very strongly, as you know, from the very moment that this came forward, that it was a violation of the open meetings law. The joint rules obviously apply when joint committees meet, and we're just very pleased and gratified that our system of checks and balances are well in place in Wisconsin.
Now, since the ruling is considered not final in court terms, the Attorney General's office must ask the District 4 Court of Appeals to be allowed to appeal. They plan on making that filing on Monday. The DA then is planning for the injunction hearing on the law on March 29th.
All right, News 3's political reporter Jessica Arp. Thanks, Jess. And earlier today, News 3's Mark Kane spoke to Governor Walker just after Judge Sumi's ruling. The governor says he's confident the judge's decision will only be a small setback.
There's clearly going to be a number of legal challenges, but in the end, the measure is going to become law. The question is what additional steps have to take place from now. But I think there's no question that at one point or another, it's going to end up being delayed, but at one point or another, this measure will become law, and it'll be good because it protects middle-class jobs and middle-class taxpayers.
The governor highlighted again that the collective bargaining changes are necessary to prevent local government layoffs and property tax increases. You can also hear more from Governor Walker on For the Record. Watch it online now at channel3000.com or Sunday on WISC TV at 10 a.m.